So I like to give just, some people call them nuggets. I don't call them nuggets. They're just little statements. And so I've done this on numerous times because men, how do I want to say, hear or they talk in short sentences. Or, when we were in school, we used to take those little cleft notes, and we thought we knew the book. So here's just a couple of little statements. Try and not do anything during the day that would keep you up at night. And that's an easy thing to ponder on. I try and not do or say anything during the day that would keep me up at night. So what do? Well, if I don't have an answer, I don't give you an answer. And that's the easiest thing for me to say is if you don't have an answer for something, don't give an answer. Just be honest and say, I don't know. Because the bottom line comes down to this, is if you're sitting there like my wife said to me the other day, we have a situation that we're having to make a decision based on a date coming up in the month of June. She said, what should we do? I said, I can't make that decision because I don't have the knowledge of when they're going to reopen the state that we're going to. But on such and such date, they gave us a date of the 15th of the month, and they said, at that date, we'll make a decision. I said, so right now, based on the 1st of the month, we've got 2 more weeks until we have more knowledge that we can base our decision on. So get the knowledge so you can make a viable decision on it. This is one that I've told people for a number of years, and especially for men. It seems to me if we hang with people from our past and they're in our present, they might steal your future. And that's not saying that you can't have friends from your past, but if you've grown in the Word of God and they're not growing in the Word of God, or you're maturing in life and they're not, understand one thing. It's harder for you to pull somebody up than for somebody to pull you down. So what am I saying is, you might have to move away for a season, but then you can move back in. Why? When you're strong enough to help pull them back up, and they're not stronger than you are to pull you down. And that's just developing your spiritual muscles. How do you develop your spiritual muscles? You just get in the Word of God and you start reading the Word of God. So that's a couple of things. And there's another one that I like in the Bible. I really love the Apostle Paul in the Bible. Because I was reading about him, and he said something one day when he was faced with the opportunity to be freed from prison. He was falsely in prison, and he was faced with an opportunity. He was talking to King Agrippa. And the interesting thing, when he got done telling King Agrippa, I wish of all things that you could experience the Christian life that I have. And he said, not for these, he's in one interpretation said bracelets, one said shackles, one said chains. But he did not look at them as being incarcerated. He looked at them as saying that I have this, what I'm going through now, and not given an opportunity so that I can witness to you. And Agrippa's response to him, today, thou almost made a believer out of me. That's the other thing I'm saying. Almost isn't good enough. Almost isn't good enough. We don't stick your toe in the water, dive in. And that's the bottom line to that, is that almost isn't good enough. So what do? We go to the Father, and we seek what the Father says, and we finish the race, and we finish the course well, and we finish the course strong. So that's my little nuggets for you today, just a few little words of wisdom if you want to grab onto those, and be safe, and we're praying for you.